La distanza di sicurezza deve essere di almeno 100 metri in caso di nevicata in alto. So they are letting you know, if you're driving on the road and there is ice snow on the road, you need to give at least 100 meters to the vehicle in the front. The answer to this question here is falso, because we don't really have fixed meters that you need to give to the vehicle in the front. The only vehicle you need to give at least 20 meters to is when there is macchina sgombra neve, which means those vehicles that actually push snow out of the road. So if you're driving and you see them walking, you need to give them at least 20 meters. Il segnale raffigurato è posto sul secondo pannello distanziometrico a barre rosse. The answer to this question here is falso. Remember, pannello distanziometrico are those signs you will see before you get to the train track. So we have three signs here. You see the first one that have three lines in 150 meters away. You see the second one that have two lines in 100 meters away. And you see the last one that have just one line in 50 meters away. But the question is letting you know this sign will be placed on the second one, which is falso. You see this sign on the first one that have three lines on it, letting you know now you are close to passaggio a livello senza barriere, so you need to drive with caution. Remember, anytime you see this sign, it's referring to passaggio a livello senza barriere, where there will not be bars stopping you. You need to slow down, stop, watch the both sides, be sure that there is no train coming before you continue driving. In most cases, you can also come across red light there, which regulates the passage of the train and when you need to pass the train track. Il segnale raffigurato indica obbligo di svoltare a destra. The question is letting you know if you're driving and you come across this sign, it means you must turn right. The answer to this question here is falso. This is passaggio obbligatorio a destra, letting you know there is obstacle at the middle of the road or at the left side of the road. So for you to overcome that obstacle, you need to pass right. Merely looking at this diagram here, you see we have passaggio obbligatorio a destra, which tells you must pass right for you to overcome an obstacle. And we also have svoltare a destra, which tells you need to turn right. So know the difference. Passaggio obbligatorio a destra only tell you maybe there is salvagente on the road, there is isola di traffico, or maybe people are walking on that part of the road. So they place that one on the road to direct you on how you can pass that road without you creating danger on the road. But if you see this svoltare a destra, that one is letting you know you must turn to the right direction. Se si attraversa un incrocio con diritto di precedenza, non si ha alcun obbligo di rallentare. The question says, if you are passing a junction that you have rights on that junction, you have precedenza, you have no obligation to slow down. The answer to this question here is falso. If you are approaching a junction, you always need to slow down, hold your steering wheel strongly, and be ready to stop if necessary, even though you have precedenza on that road. La distanza di sicurezza può essere diminuita nella galleria. The answer to this question here is falso. The question is letting you know if you are inside the tunnel, you can reduce your safety distance, which is falso. When it comes to Patente, there's nothing like reducing your safety distance. You always need to increase your safety distance. In case there is an emergency, you will be able to stop your vehicle in time. So the next question we have here is, giungendo all'incrocio rappresentato in figura, il veicolo C deve dare la precedenza al veicolo A. So the question said, at this junction, the C vehicle needs to wait for the A vehicle to go first, which is vero because the A vehicle is the first vehicle to leave the junction. If the A go first, the C go second, and the L go last, which means the C will be waiting for A to go first. The answer to this question here is vero. Il segnale raffigurato può essere preceduto da preavviso di fermarsi e dare precedenza. So the question is letting you know, before you see this sign, you can see a sign of preavviso di fermarsi e dare precedenza, which is falso. Looking at this diagram here, you see we have two different signs. We have the one with 320 meters on top, and we have the second one with stop and 320 meters on top. So the one with the stop is preavviso di fermarsi e dare precedenza at 320 meters. Let you know there will be a sign of stop at that junction where you must stop to watch the both sides. While the one without stop is letting you know in 320 meters you need to just slow down and watch the both sides. You will only stop if there are vehicles coming from that part of the road. So you see this one without stop before you see the sign of dare precedenza. But you see the one with stop on top before you see the sign of stop that tells you to watch the both sides before you continue. Si deve tenere una velocità adeguata alla propria condizioni fisiche. The answer to this question here is vero, because the question is letting you know you need to regulate your speed based on the condition of that driver, the health of the driver, which is vero. Lo spazio di frenatura diminuisce se la strada è in salita, which is vero, because if you are climbing the hill, the space you need to stop your vehicle will decrease. But if you are descending from the hill, the space you need to stop your vehicle will increase, because then the vehicle will be running very fast, so you need more space to actually stop the vehicle. Nell'incrocio rappresentato nella figura, il conducente del veicolo D non ha obbligo di dare la precedenza ad alcun veicolo. So the question is letting us know at this junction the D vehicle don't need to wait for any vehicle to pass. Merely looking at the junction, you see the D vehicle is the first vehicle to actually leave the junction, which means the D go first, the E go second, the S go third, and the A go last. So the answer to this question here is vero, because the D vehicle is not waiting for any vehicle to pass. Okay guys, I hope you like the video, and if you do, watch this video here which cover 30 questions from motorizzazione directly. I'll see you guys in the next video.